this is Ask Anastasia, and I want to talk today about different subject about investing for out of state. We all live in a different states, and I believe that living in a state where you cannot invest because of it's too expensive or it doesn't make any sense should not hold you from start investing. The first step that I would recommend doing it's you have to go and it's crazy, I still don't know where I should look. It's to go and check what is the market on neighborhood where you live. Let's say you live in California, and let's pick city like I know Los Angeles area, so I'm gonna talk about Los Angeles. If you're gonna buy a house right now in Los Angeles in decent neighborhood, and we're talking again, I'm familiar with San Fernando Valley, and this is just letting you know that you need to look where you live. So San Fernando Valley, it's a 3-bedroom house. It's about 600,000, 700,000 right now. And to put a down payment, and we are talking even if you can qualify for down payment of 3%, you need to put about $20,000. And to qualify for a mortgage of 600,000, I would say your monthly payment gonna be about, let's think about it, about $5,000. So you need to make about $15,000. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know many people who make this kind of money. So what you need to do is to look outside of the neighborhood, and you can pick the state. How you pick the state? Obviously, I was going to different real estate seminars, and everybody have different opinion, but usually what people would recommend, it's just talk to your friends, talk to your relatives. I know there's somebody who live in different states, just get their idea. Do they like it there? What they like, what they don't like, how's the job market there? And if you find somebody who live in Utah, talk to them, ask about their city, ask about what is a good neighborhood to live in. Look for a job market. We have resources available for us right now. It's Google it. I have an answer for almost every question. It's just Google it. For real estate research for prices of the houses, I usually use Zillow.com, or you can use Realtor, Redfin. It's so many of them. But I want to specifically talk today about investing. So I'm in Cincinnati area, and I have a friend, she wants to invest here too. But what's happening right now in Cincinnati, I don't know what's going on, but prices jump like dramatically. Like we used to buy a house for $10,000 that need about $10,000 repair on it. Right now, complete rehab is on the market for $45,000, and you need to put there at least $20,000 to $30,000. So it's become kind of expensive. I know for people in California or New York, these prices sound like it's nothing, it's pennies, but I have my own criteria, how much I need to make from a house. And what I'm leaning towards right now, like regular houses that you can rent it and don't need too much work to be done to it, it's about I would say 50 to 70,000 in the neighborhood where I'm buying. And what is good about it, that you can get a mortgage. If minimum mortgage that you can get for investors, it's $50,000, and they are loaning you usually like 70% of the price of the house. So let's say if house is priced for $80,000, 70% of $80,000, it's $56,000. So what's happening right now, I can go ahead and take a mortgage. I still need to pay the down payment, but what's good about it is that you don't need to do work house it's ready to be rented. Or another idea that I have in mind, ask for help. There is it's one website that I recommend to everybody. I'm listening to their podcast all the time. It's called Bigger Pocket Podcast. You can listen to your phone, when you exercise. I'm listening on my Tesla, which is cool. And biggerpockets.com, it's a website, but they built a huge community of people who invest in real estate. You can meet people there from all walks of life. You can meet contractors there, you can meet investors there, you can ask questions, you can read through their blog, and it's so many questions that already has been answered. So let's say you're thinking about investing in Florida, and Florida has so many different cities, and what you can do, it's just to Google Florida investing, and I'm sure biggerpockets.com gonna pop up, and you can just go to their website and check, look for investors who are in Florida. You can connect with them. I believe I'm using free version, but I believe if you are using paid version, I think you can just email the people and they're gonna respond to you. And believe it or not, so many investors are willing to share information. It's not like, oh, I make all my money, I'm not gonna share it with nobody else. No, we like to talk about our success and about our failures and about our mistakes that we make. We like to share this information. So I would recommend to check this biggerpockets.com. It's another website that I recommend for the investors who don't want to do nothing. Not don't do nothing. It's not to manage their property or invest out of state. The website is called roofstock.com. Again, Google it, it's gonna come up. And what they do is they are selling you properties that it already has been rented. It already has management company in place. It already have renter in place. And this company, they also finance you. So if you don't have all cash to buy a property, you can, give decent down payment and buy properties this way. And also, I would use this website as a tool to research the markets. From, again, my experience, people are investing in Indiana. And I don't know any cities there, but if you're gonna go to rooftops.com, you're gonna see for how much houses are selling, how much is average rent, get all this information, and then you can make educated decision of where you want to invest. And there is one more point that I want to make about management company, because as you know, I always emphasize that management company is the most important part of investing in real estate. It can make you or it can break you. When you're picking management company, let's say if you have 5 properties, don't give them all 5, give them 1 and see how they would manage. Also, when you're interviewing management company, ask questions that are extremely important. So many people just think about this 10% or 8% fee that management company gonna charge you in every month for managing your property and collecting rent. But this is it's nothing comparing to the numbers that you should look into. When you're interviewing management company, ask them what is their turnaround time. Turnaround, it's when one tenant move out, and how much time it takes for them to put different tenant in place. And if they're gonna tell you 1 week or 2 weeks, it's great. But if they're gonna say 2 to 3 months, you have to realize that out of 12 months, if tenant is moving out 2 or 3 months, you're not collecting this rent. So it's like 30% loss, all your income. Another thing is how much money it's cost to do the turn. You know, basically tenants are moving out. Are they repainting all apartment? And repainting can cost like $2,000 easy. But if they use the correct paint and they just gonna hire a cleaning company, you know, who gonna clean all the walls, it's gonna cost you $200. The same with the carpeting. Are they replacing carpeting? Do they even put carpet in the units? Because I absolutely against putting carpet in the units. In 2 years it's gone, you know. But if you have hardwood floors or wood floors that you treated correctly, it's gonna last you for years. Another thing that you need to ask is, do they charge extra on contractor's job? And what I mean, I was in shock, really. Like, they're collecting $10% of all rents, but if they're gonna call a plumber, you know, to unplug your toilet, and plumber gonna charge you $75, they're gonna add $750 on top of this charge, which I think it's ridiculous. I don't know, guys, what do you think? Leave me a comment. Am I right? Or, I mean, I understand that management is a hard work, and I'm doing it myself, and I know like what it takes, you know, and how stressful it can be. But come on, be real, you know. And just, it's very important to pick your management company, but there is nothing that should stop you from start investing. And please, guys, just do it. Just buy your first house, you know. And as we discussed yesterday on this video, I'm gonna link above, if you don't own a house, it's great. Just, you're in the beginning of this great road. Just buy your first house, you know. And if it can be a duplex, that would be perfect. Thank you, guys. I love you all. If you like the video, please do and subscribe. And I have another very interesting subject for you next week. Thank you.